In today's video, I'll be sharing with you what I consider the best calisthenics and gymnastics ring routine for beginners or anyone getting back to it after a while. This is more or less the same routine I used to get back in shape after my accident, the same routine I made my best gains with, the same routine I included in my first book, which became an Amazon bestseller 10 years ago, and more often than not, the routine we put most of our new trainees on when they join our coaching. So, if you want to learn what are the best rep ranges, what are the best exercises, how many sets you should be doing and all that, whether you're a complete beginner or you're getting back at it after a while, then keep on watching. By the way, this is part 2 of my new series, Calisthenics and Gymnastic Rings for Beginners. So if you haven't seen part 1, check it out. There's a link below in the top comment if you need more help with getting your first set of rings, where to set them up, how to set them up, and all that, then check it out. And also stay posted because soon I'll be talking more about our new free 30-day calisthenics challenge. We'll be covering everything from training to nutrition, but also other lifestyle changes that give you your biggest bang for buck when it comes to feeling better, looking better, having more energy, and all that good stuff. So more about that soon. If you want to squeeze every drop of progress out of your training when you're getting started, you want to strip away all the unnecessary fluff, which is often what you see on social media, where novelty, mostly for the sake of novelty, rules the algorithm. All you need right now are 6 exercises that cover the main pull, push, hinge, and squat fundamental human movement patterns. Exercises that force your body to work as a unit, strengthening not only your muscles, but also your joints, tendons, and your whole nervous system. In simple words, you want to get brutally strong at the basics. For example, what you see on screen right now is purely a result of that. So what are these basics and what are the 6 best exercises that carve a rugged, strong and lean beginner calisthenics physique? Well, for starters, we have pull-ups. Number 2 are chest dips. Number 3 are inverted rows. Number 4 are push-ups. And number 5 and 6 are a hinge and a squat movement for which I'll be giving you different variations according to your level. That being said, not every single one of these exercises will be suitable for every single one of you, especially with full bodyweight exercises like pull-ups and dips, meaning exercises where you lift your whole body weight, are super challenging. So make sure that you start with the right regression. Leg assisted pull-ups and leg assisted dips are great. Make sure that you find a variation for each and every single one of these that allows you to build muscle and get stronger in a pace that is realistic, and most importantly, a pace that won't get you injured. By the way, regarding Bodyweight First, our upcoming free 30-day calisthenics challenge. First of all, we're starting in less than 10 days, so make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. Link again in the top comment below. And what we'll be covering in these 30 days, in a nutshell, will be everything from training to nutrition and little and easy to incorporate lifestyle changes that give you your biggest bang for buck when it comes to not only looking better, but also feeling better, increasing your libido, increasing your energy levels, getting leaner, building muscle, getting stronger, and all that good stuff. We'll be hosting this on our coaching platform where you'll be getting free access. You'll have access to your own workout planner with everything you need to know on how to get started again, whether you're a complete beginner or you're getting back to it after a while, with the right variations, regressions, and progressions for you. This is also how I got started when calisthenics changed my life. So it's a project that I'm very excited to share with you guys. And it is obviously not just a 30-day challenge for you to do and, after that, just go back to your old habits. Our goal is to help you build momentum and make this sustainable, something you can do for the rest of the year, for the rest of 2026. So once again, subscribe to our newsletter below, and we are looking forward to seeing you on the other side. In a nutshell, for every exercise, you want to start with a variation that allows you at least 6 reps with good form across 3 sets, and build your way up to at least 12 reps, again with good form across 3 sets, before you consider the next progression. So a classic problem with most guys that get started with calisthenics is a lack of patience. And as I like to tell, the people I coach, it's very important that you start where you are not where you want to be. In the end, sloppy reps might pump your ego and might get you some quick results at first, but eventually they just lead to more premature and more stubborn plateaus. Plus, they add more bad mileage to your joints. So, for chest dips, make sure you master leg-assisted dips first. For inverted rows, start incline, then move to knees bent, and then try flat rows. With push-ups, master knee push-ups first. For your hinge, start with reverse hypers, and then progress to harp curls. Finally, when it comes to squats, start by mastering at least 20 ass to grass reps first. Here, for most people, at least in the beginning, some heel elevation can help. And after that, move to combining Bulgarian split squats with wall-assisted sissy squats, then regular sissy squats, and so forth. Although there are all kinds of weekly splits that work, after trying them all in our coaching these last almost 15 years, when it comes to beginners, or again, anyone getting back to it after a while, we always revert back to the classic 3-session full body routine per week. The reason this split works better than any other split, especially for beginners, is because it strikes the perfect balance that allows you to get enough stimulus and volume to build muscle, enough frequency and repetition to master technique and strengthen that mind-muscle connection for each exercise, and enough time to recover. So, although, for example, a 2-day split is better, obviously than doing nothing, it still doesn't give you enough room for practice. You don't get enough friction with each exercise. And as a beginner, this is when you are building most of those neuronal adaptations that are very, very important if you want to, get the most out of your training. This is when you're teaching your neuromuscular system basically to direct as much force as possible when you are performing every single rep. On the other hand, a 5 to 6 day split usually doesn't allow for enough recovery, and a 3-day split just makes sense. It also feels doable for most people with a family, with a job, with all kinds of adult responsibilities. So, Kalimera. So if you want to step it up later, if you want to start training more frequent, you can do that in a way that you do it gradually so your body can adapt to that. But again, as a beginner, stick to 3 days. All right, that was all for today. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them below as usual. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. There's a link in the top in comment. If you want to join our free 30-day calisthenics challenge, Bodyweight first. Until next time, keep on training.